particular thing, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
I've spoken about it so
several
many
times.
times,
Yeah.
and I don't want to go there. But it wasn't a publicity stunt.
Mm.
I'll say it. I'll say it. Yeah.
The do you control the engagements or the tweets or the messages that your artists put out in general? Because I'm saying that with respect to our beautiful artist Wendy, she seems to know how to sometimes jab the platforms to create conversation, and next minute you know a song comes out of her and it's gone viral and everybody, she's one of our
No,
hottest
no,
female
no. With the
MCs now.
trade, I think when she do herself like she controls everything with the trade. I mean, we have a lot on us, and we grooming other artists. We doing a lot of recording. So the social media part, she controls. That, yeah.
Does some of these things that happen to your artists, does it have negative impact that make probably you as a talent manager your job difficult in any way? And how do you manage it when it happens?
You see, I don't. There's nothing like bad publicity. You understand? There's nothing like bad publicity. If this kind of things happen to me, what we capitalize on is like we drop good songs. You understand? We drop good songs. So I don't see any publicity as a bad one. Whatever that happens to my artist, I'll make sure we drop bangers and all that. And you see, one thing that is worrying most of artists now, they think everything is about publicity stunt. You understand? They go the extra mile to pull up a stand, but you can pull all this stand. If you don't have the song, it's not gonna go anywhere. You understand? You might get the attention for a while. I mean, you might get the attention for people to talk about you for a while, and maybe you can even trend on Twitter and all that. But if you don't have that good song, if you don't have that banger, nobody's gonna listen to you again. So most people, or the new ones, are concentrating more on the publicity stand than doing or doing good music. You understand? It's not always about publicity stand. It's not always about that. You understand? Publicity that you do that to get attention to whatever you have or what product that you have. But if the product is not good, nobody's going to mind you. Let's be, we've seen people or artists, upcoming artists, doing the most, like going the extra mile for people to talk about them. Yes, you can get the attention for a while, as I said, but after that, what happens? After the trend, what happens?
It hasn't affected you in any way with the things that have happened in the past, has it?
No. Let's be real. I mean, we're still here. We pumping good music. My artist is the biggest female artist in Ghana right now, and right now we're thinking about Africa and the world. I mean, no, I don't think anything. Never, no.
This also baffles me a bit. You recall this recent outburst from Nana Romeo, our brother Nana Romeo, and Mr. Logic actually alleged that you connived with him to pull a stunt on the show. Was that a publicity stunt or was that real?
No, it wasn't a publicity stunt. I mean, come on. Look at Wendy Shea. Do we need that stunt to make Wendy Shea sound big? No. She's got almost 2 million following on Instagram already. And on my channel, even on YouTube.
So Mr. Logic was lying?
Oh, he's a liar. Don't mind. He was lying. He's a liar. And they even interviewed Nana Romeo. He said, it wasn't a publicity stunt. Why would I put such a stunt? For what? I mean, when the music is good, Emergency is a good song. People love it. So why would I go to the extra mile to pull this stunt for Nana Romeo to disgrace my artist in a way for people to pay attention to my music? I do good music. The music is good enough, to do the talking.
So Mr. Logic is a liar.
He is. And he knows it. I mean, I know, is he there?
Yeah.
Logic is a liar.
He can hear you. Logic.
You can interview Nana Romeo. Nothing like that happened. Why would I do that?
Bullet.
For what?
Bullet.
Yeah,
Bullet.
Logic.
I can't hear him. Bullet.
Yeah, Logic.
Morning.
I just yeah, good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good.
Okay, great. I decided to step in because, you are saying I'm a liar, and I think we shouldn't go back to issues because you don't know my source. And if you say I'm a liar,
Look,
you
you
were the one talking. I had to come in because
you are not just a liar. You are a big liar. I mean, how can you say something like that?
Okay, let me give you my source.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Since you have
I don't need any source.
No, you have
that
to.
Source,
If you have the gust to say I'm a big liar, then I have the gust to tell you that you pull a stunt. It was a stunt.
You are a very big liar.
You paid for it.
You
paid. I mean, look at this guy. You paid for a stunt. You paid for a stunt, and your artist was embarrassed. I mean,
do you have the source?
Oh, come on. I mean, of course, the source is the person that hosted the show. If you want to go back to the issue, I will talk because me, I think this issue.
You know what?
What
proof do you have?
Let me give you a proof. If he want to know about stunt, then I will teach him that I crafted the biggest stunt. Keep quiet, let me tell you something. No, listen to me.
Okay, wait.
I crafted. No,
okay,
wait,
hold on.
Masa, listen to me. The biggest craft, the biggest stunt in Ghana is not when he says stunt. I crafted the biggest stunt in Ghana. So
Which one would that
he
be?
knows nothing about stunt than me.
Which one would that be?
When we went to conference center,
this guy claims
keep quiet.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Because you don't know
okay,
nothing.
But let's hear.
What you know? Tell them keep quiet and shut up.
No, we won't get offensive on it. No,
the biggest stunt.
Please, I'll prefer that both of you first calm down.
What's wrong with you?
Hold on.
This guy is
hold on.
out of his
Okay,
emotions.
hold on 1 second.
He's speaking out of his
Okay,
emotions.
hold on.
We are talking about stunt. You want to pay money,
Hold on. We'll do the one at a time.
Don't sit down there and insult.
Okay, hold on.
Learn radio manners. Learn radio manners. Don't sit down there and talk.
Okay, hold on. Logic, hold on this one. Hold on. Bullet, I can hear you loud.
Jay, are you talking to me or are you talking
I'm talking to you now. I've put the mic on hold. Yes, I'm talking to you now.
What he's saying that he said, I'll put up a
I want to take one person at a time.
You see, you can interview Nana Romeo.
Yeah.
If Nana Romeo can say that I paid him to do that, I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Because he's lying that Nana Romeo told him. And Nana Romeo got interviewed, or they interviewed him. He said, there's nothing like that. Why will I put such stuff? He's a big liar.
Let me get. Okay, hold on, Bullet, hold on. Let me get Logic's response on this. Just hold on, please, for a second. Just hold on.
Jay, something. I didn't expect us to talk about this issue because when me and Bullet issue happened, we settled it on Peace FM. He said sorry, I said sorry.
So the two of you are friends, right?
It was dead.
Okay.
But when you asked him that, so does it mean Logic is a liar? I expected.
Yeah, you are a very big liar.
No, Bullet, hold on. Bullet, I beg you, hold on.
I expected him to say, I don't want to talk about this. But since he responded
but you are a very big liar. You are
hold
a
on,
liar.
Bullet, hold on.
It's your word against my word. You are a very big liar.
Bullet, hold on. Bullet, hold on.
Let me confirm for him.
Yeah, hold on. Bullet, hold on.
Can you pull yourself together? Pull yourself together, please. Because when you're talking, I was quiet. Okay, now this is what happened. I told you that stunt is a thing that we've been doing. We know it's part of marketing and promo, but it has its negative effects. With Bullet's effect, maybe he thinks that he's the first guy to pull stunt. I pull stunt with Shatawale.
But he said
can you keep quiet and let me talk? When you
hold on.
Never pull any stunt.
Hold on. Prove you pull a stunt.
Okay, hold on.
I have never pulled any stunt.
Hold on.
Keep quiet, let me finish talking.
Hold on. Okay, Bullet says. Hold on.
Let me finish talking.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to finish. Bullet says he hasn't too. So let's hold on with that.
He asked me for my proof.
Okay. So Bullet, hold on. Let's hear from Mr. Logic.
Yes. Once the issue has come out, let me clear myself up. I was, listen to me carefully. I was there. I speak the truth because I'm always ready to defend the truth to the last point.
Okay, so
I was there. I did my somewhere. Let me put it out. I did my somewhere. Since the British can say, well, let me also speak informal English. I did my somewhere.
Yeah.
Then I got a call from Romeo.
Yeah.
Since he has brought this issue up, I don't care about my relationship with anybody. How it goes on rock, I don't care. I got a call from Romeo. Then I said, oh, did I hear about what happened? Did I throw it in a group? We are in a group. So the video came in a group. Then I said, what happened at your studio with Wendy Shea? Listen to me carefully. Then he said, oh, yeah. Now me say, that's what I said. That is it a hype? Is it a stunt? And he said, oh, yeah. Let me say, that's what they want to find. I said, Magino, cry. Listen to me. I'm saying this, and if Romeo come here, I'll say it in his face. I say, Magino.
I seen he's taking money.
Yes, Magino. When the thing was happening in the studio, as any professional artist manager, your artist, even though you have road managers and PAs who can be with your artist in the studio, you, Bullet, as a CEO of the label, you should have been in the studio to control.
Let me ask.
No, I'm coming. Let me finish.
Okay.
He was in his car. He was in his car. Then the thing was happening in the studio. So Romeo said that, Magino, if someone tells you that Magina, Jay, what does that mean?
Okay, so it is Romeo's word against Bullet's word.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Romeo told me.
Yeah, but there's no. But as to so let me hear from Bullet. Okay, Bullet, let me hear from you.
It's not Romeo's word against Bullet's word. Logic's word against my word. Why don't you call Romeo to interview him about it?
If he denies it, I'll give you another reference point.
We'll make that happen.
I will give you another reference point.
You can call Romeo right now.
Let me give you another reference point. Let me give you another reference point.
I'm telling you, I've never pulled any stand in this industry.
Fine. But I am telling you that stunt has been part. Stunt has been part of. Stop talking. See,
okay, hold on.
I was on my way to Hitz FM when I had small misunderstanding with Bullet. I was on my way to Hitz FM. I hadn't responded to his comments on me. I was just on my way. Then I called Romeo. Then I said, Charlie, have you heard what Bullet said about me based on our comment on radio? Then he said, yeah. That's okay, Charlie. The thing he said, which is a lie about me, because he doesn't know me, I will speak the truth. Then Romeo said that, Umeka Asamna na. I said, Meka. No, so wait and come the fetch me. Let me see the Meka. So then I hung up. On my way, before I got here, then Romeo called me again. Then he said that, wait, you come to me and come because you can't, a best seven in them. Let me say, brah, in someone who can't to me, so to me, so the lie he has told on me, I don't have anything to hide. So I came out and I said it. Meanwhile, it was an open secret. It was already online. It was already online already before I even said it. Why are you saying I'm a liar? Bullet, blame the blogger.
Bullet, will you confirm this?
You know what? He's a very, very big liar.
He still go back to big liar. That's all you can say.
You know what?
Stunt is part of the work. Accept it.
You know what? I would love you to, interview Nana Romeo about this. I want the listeners to know every truth in it, because he cannot sit there and say things that he doesn't know. You understand?
I think it's only fair that we do that.
The best person to talk to is myself and Nana Romeo.
Yeah.
So you can call Nana Romeo right now. If he can confirm that I gave him money to put that stand, I'll be very happy.
Okay.
Don't talk about
since it has become my word against his word. Okay, we are all Ghanaians.
Logic.
Let me let Bullet finish. Wait, let Bullet land. Let me let him. Wait, let him land and ask a question. Hold on. Yeah, Bullet, let's hear you.
Is he ready to curse?
No.
Ready to curse?
Let's hear Bullet first. Hello, Bullet. Bullet. Okay, I think
let me ask Bullet. Jeff Foley. We are Ghanaians, yeah. We are Ghanaians.
Yeah.
And in our traditional space, when someone tells a lie on you, you have the right to curse.
Okay.
And someone also dares you.
So what we need to do?
Right
so what we need to do is to confirm this information.
I can bet you that Romeo will come and deny. He denied on Peace FM.
We have Bullet back on the line.
Let's curse.
No. No. Now
go ahead
we are getting close to elections. We want peaceful. We want peace. We want peace.
You can't blame past me. But
Lord, remember to be keys.
Where your keys are sembra? You be say question. Oh, logic line.
So okay. All right.
What do you almost for promotion?
Let's hold on with the cases. So Bullet, anyway. Bullet, thank you. No, Bullet, no beg. He say tire. I beg you hold on. He say tire, so we for relax.
Is that people say I chop their promo?
Bullet, I think later on what we'll do is we'll get Nana Romeo.
Are you done with the interview?
We'll get Romeo. We'll get Romeo and then we'll try and have this conversation. Maybe not today. Yes.
Yeah, listen, on a more serious note, okay? Yeah. Whatever Mr. Logic is saying, for people to get it clear, you have to interview Nana Romeo. You can interview him right now and call him to find out if I paid him for this. I've never in my career done in this stand. I don't do it. I have good music. I pump in good music. And the music is doing the talking.
Currently, I'm told Romeo is not in town, so maybe we'll try.
You can get his line and interview him. I want you to interview him because I've not even slept since last night just for this interview.
Yeah,
okay?
I know.
So what Mr. Logic is saying is a big lie. The biggest liar ever.
I'm going to bring this to a hold now. But Bullet, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll try, and this is not over yet. We'll try and establish contact with Romeo.
Mr. Logic, what is his problem with Rough Town Records and Bullet? Why? What did I do?
Make a reply. Bullet.
I'm your child. Say I should ask you. Say I should ask you what is the problem with.
They can't attack anything that they do. Why am I living your dream or what?
Bullet. You know something.
All right.
You know something. This is a question. The question is
why
Okay,
like
all right, hold on,
Let
Bullet.
me keep quiet and respond.
Yeah, he said one respond.
why are you like that, Mr. Logic?
Bullet.
Me, I'm a hard worker.
Can you leave my dream?
Hold
Can
on,
you leave my dream?
hold on. All
You
right.
go leave my dream. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Bullet, you know something? Me, I like to see people who.
No, he
develop-
asked the question, so I want us to answer
I'm
it.
responding.
Okay.
I like to see people who develop talent.
Yeah.
Because I'm a talent developer.
Yeah.
The problem is.
How many talents have you developed?
Wait, hold on.
How many artists were blown?
Hold on.
How many
Bullet.
artists were you blown?
Okay, Bullet, hold on.
How many artists
Bullet, hold on.
Let me respond to him.
You be errand
Bullet,
boy for Chatawale. They can't say you manage Chatawale.
Hold on.
How many artists were you blown for
Hold on,
Ghana?
let's get a
Bullet,
response first. Hold on.
That man,
Hold on.
Bullet.
How many artists you
Premier,
blown for
Bullet, can you
Ghana?
keep quiet? Can you keep quiet and talk? I beg.
How many? Give me one.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Bullet, hold on.
Bullet,
Hold on.
give me a
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Bullet.
Mr. Logic,
Can you
how
keep
many
quiet?
artists were you blown
Yeah,
for
hold
Ghana?
on. It a talk. So hold on.
How many
Bullet,
artists you blow for Ghana here?
Bullet, hold on.
You know something?
Yeah.
You just a talk always.
Hold on.
Bullet,
hold on.
How many artists you blow for Ghana?
Bullet,
You
hold
blow
on.
artists before.
You know, I know if you put your call on mute. So hold on.
You blow artists before,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Logic.
Bullet,
You blow
can
artists
you
before.
keep quiet? Make a talk.
Hold on.
You know what record label is? You blow artists before. You be
So-
around boy. They say you be manager. You manager for it.
Okay,
you are a
Bullet, hold on.
messenger. You are a messenger.
Hold on.
You see the way.
Hold on.
You see the way he's
Hold on.
enjoying attacking me. I love it.
You
I love
always
people
see that.
can-
You
can
look,
you
look,
find-
never so we know.
Okay,
Make
let
us
me
tell you.
talk some.
Bullets.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
Different guy altogether.
Let's
Yes,
take the
I came
let's
from
take the issues. Let's take the issues
Yeah.
one by one.
Bullet,
Wait, hold on.
Bullet.
Let's take the
Can
issues
you
one
keep
by
quiet?
one.
Let me
We are
talk.
trying to establish contact with Nana Romeo. If we get through to him, we'll
Tell him,
resolve
tell
this.
him,
That's what.
Tell Bullet that it is 10 after 10. He has
Yeah.
spoken. You should allow me to speak.
Yeah, Bullets.
He
Hold on
asked
one
me a
second.
question.
I beg.
He asked me a question.
Mina, when you
How
say
many
when you say
artists
I'm to the
You can take your response. I don't
You
want to say where
you the claim say you work with Chatawale. You
Hold
are
on,
errand boy
hold
for
on,
Chatawale.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold
I'm
on,
a
hold on.
doctor,
This boy is a
I'm
kid.
songwriter.
Bullet is a kid. You
All
are a
right,
kid.
so we have
Bullet,
Nana
Bullet,
Romeo on the
Bullet,
line. On the line now.
How many songs have you
Bullets,
like?
hold on. We have Nana Romeo on the line now. Nana, good morning.
Good morning, my brother Jeffrey.
Charlie, it's the same.
When I start answering, when I start
Bullets,
answering,
hold on. Charlie, it's all good. We are sorry to have dragged you into this morning's mud. I was told you're not in town, but anyway, it's good to have you, bro. How are you doing? I hope everything is well.
Yes, I'm doing well by the grace of God.
So let me just fast track the conversation. Now, I also have Bullet on the line. I have Mr. Logic in the studio, and we're talking about publicity stunts. And the case came up with Wendy Shea, and when it happened at your end, and Bullet says that he hasn't pulled off any stunt in his career and his life before. Now, Mr. Logic actually made mention that you said to him that Waji Bullets. Now, what happened with Wendy Shea was actually planned. So we want to find out if it was true or false. But I have both Logic and Romeo, and Bullet on the line.
All right, thank you for the opportunity. And then I'd like to say good morning to everybody. Fine. I start with this question. I want to ask Mr. Logic that what does he gain from all these things? I remember when I was in Ghana, this issue started, which had me, on phone talking to, what's the name? The Peace FM Entertainment Show host. What's the name? Mr. Kwesi Abwaji.
Yeah.
And I banged that. See, when the incident happened, when the whole thing happened, Mr. Logic is my friend. We spoke. So he asked me, Romeo, is this one of these, this normal stuff that happened in the industry? And I laughed. That was all. So maybe
he said that you said in Tree Mageno, and what does that mean?
Can he prove it? Can you prove where I said that?
He can hear you. Logic.
Romeo.
Yes.
We need my dear. Share me intro. Me pen trocha. And he say, "Obi chan tro to me swa." I dare the person to the last point. The same way you cannot. The same way you can also dare me. I said something. Bullet and tears here. She gonna own so we can't throw. That's a Nipano or say the crown say and throw. You dare yourself traditionally. Me can't throw also for nothing. You yourself, I called you. Tell me like Kasam Romeo. What happened in the studio? We are Muslim. Men can't throw. Muslims don't lie. Don't lie. Regardless of being on radio, speak the truth and shame Bullet or shame me. Me pacho. You told me say what?
This is what happened.
You told me say what?
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me finish.
You told me say what?
I never told you this.
Oh,
I never told you this.
Come on, man. You disappoint me. You disappoint me, Romeo. You disappoint me.
Me, Grandpa, you have disappointed me long ago.
Why did you tell me not to say it on radio?
Mr. Logic, you have even disappointed me long ago.
Can we roll this conversation back? Let's try and understand what happened on that phone call.
Charlie, why did you tell me I shouldn't say it on radio?
Hold on, I want to ask Romeo. Romeo as well.
I'm coming.
This is very petty. This is petty. You know, he said something. Romeo said something. No, Romeo.
Yeah.
How can I say you don't know what
I'm
coming?
Yeah, I'm listening, Romeo. I'm here.
Hold on.
No,
I will let him tell you.
Yes. So let him respond
He
to
asked
it.
the question.
So let him respond to it.
He's saying something. I want to respond to that.
Yes, go ahead.
You see, with this kiddie, with Wendy Shea and all this, this news around my name. I remember that fateful morning. He told me, Romeo, I'm going to give it to Bullet, and I told him, don't. Don't involve me. Because I'm tired of my name being mentioned everywhere. This is what I told him. Do you understand? And then the fact that I told you, say, Frano, does not mean, say.
Do you recall any statements? Yeah. Do you recall any? Yeah, I'm asking if you. He says that you did say Magino. I want to find out if that's.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that to him. Why will I say that to him? Why should I say that to him? Jay, do you understand?
Yeah. Bullet.
Why should I? You only ask me, say.
I'm coming to the studio.
I have Romeo.
Yeah.
You ask me, Romeo. Are they not happy when the show? Are they one of these normal way not happy when that? That was all. That is what I remember. And I watched the money. I was okay, but I didn't say even say me crampo sebi previous if I had taken something from Bullet, I'm not a fool to sell him out. Say I am pampwa. But the first ubusa me no, and I'm serious no say. That is the fact on the ground or whatever.
Let me get
I'm so disappointed in Mr. Logic say, why can't he allow Bullet to rest with this issue? Why?
Exactly. What is he looking for me? Like I don't understand. I don't know perfectly well.
Okay,
Mr. Logic, what do you want from me?
Hold on now. Let's get Logic's response.
Mr. Logic, what do you want from me?
Can you cut him? Let him talk.
No, hold on. Yeah, he's speaking now. We
Because
can hear you.
What do you want from me and my artist? Can you blow an artist?
Okay. All right. So hold on.
The work I'm doing, can you do it?
Okay. So Bullet, hold on. Let's hear from Mr. Logic.
The work I'm doing, can you do it? You blow artists before. You the chop people that are promotion money. You there. You the chop artists when they complain to me say you do promo for them. You chop them my money. You can do the work that I'm doing.
Okay. So hold on now. I believe you've spoken now. Hold on. Let's hear from. I want to hear from Logic with regards to this statement now. Let's go.
Bullet, you've asked so many questions. You didn't give me the chance to answer you even one of them, which is unfair. It's unfair. Can you keep quiet? Can you shut your mouth, please?
No, please. No offensive words. No offensive words.
You're talking to a CEO, okay?
Your mother CEO.
Oh, please. No. Logic. No.
What have you achieved for yourself?
No. Hold on. Please. We wouldn't take any offensive words from you. Yeah, he has retracted the statement.
Let me tell you.
What are you talking about? Who do you think you are?
He has retracted the statement.
You think you know everything?
Let me educate Bullet.
Bullet, he has retracted the statement. Logic, I'll need you to retract the statement on air, please. I beg you. For the sake of our radio ethics.
Let him keep quiet.
You just talk like you know everything. What do you know about the industry?
Hold on. Bullet, please. For radio ethics purposes, I will need this to be retracted first before I can continue.
Okay, so. I think you pushed me to say that. I retract.
Yeah. Okay, settle.
You sit up.
Let me tell you. He asked the question.
What have you done for the industry?
He asked the question. Let me answer him.
Okay, hold on now, Bullet. Hold on now.
Bullet, can you keep quiet?
No, hold on, Bullet.
Look. Listen to me. Hold on. Logic. You take an artist from underground and blow him to even like everyone in level. I'm not gonna talk to you like look at the crap.
So Romeo, sorry to keep you on the line waiting, but thank you very much, Romeo. We really appreciate your time with us this morning.
Can you make way?
Romeo, thank you. Yeah, talk to me.
Charlie, I don't want to work out on the show.
Yeah. No. Bullet, no more harsh words, please. I beg you. Romeo, thank you so much.
I didn't guy think he's gonna
really appreciate it. Yeah, and yeah, bro, I'll catch up with you by all means.
Wow.
Bullet, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much. Please calm your heart down. I know you've had a long night, but I'm talking to Mr. Logic in the studio now, bro. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Please let's discuss this issue. Yeah, I have my.
Now there's sanity for me to talk. It's very important. I mean, when you combine.
Please, no harsh words.
No harsh words. First of all, I want to retract for what I said.
Yeah.
About the.
I mean, I know
that's unfortunate. I mean, I was pushed because you can imagine two people lying on one person. Of course, you have to defend yourself anyhow. You see, the sad question Bullet asked me, I want to answer him. Maybe he doesn't know that stunt is part of the artist management. Yesterday we discussed it. And he asked that which artist have I blown? That is a ridiculous question for you to ask me that question. Look, he was saying that Shatawale, I was doing errand for Shatawale. When I did Shatawale, not even one Ghana cedis. I'm saying this, and if Wale is listening, he should call in. Wale didn't give me one Ghana cedis before when I was promoting him. Not even one Ghana cedis. I don't take from him. I was running front of the show. Before he heard of Shatawale, who was his manager? Who was it? There was a crew, but there was only one manager. He didn't give me money. He didn't give me nothing. It was truly my strength. Even before Bullet even came into art, that time he was an artist. I'm not. Rough and Smooth came out what year? Is it 2011?
Yeah, 2011. Yeah.
Okay, so he was an artist then. Shatta blew up 2013 with Dance Hawking. So Bullet was an artist then. You were an artist then. I was a manager. Before you came and discovered Ebony. I work with Shatawale. I work with Jupiter. I work with Vibrant Fire. I work with Episode.
May his soul rest in peace. Yeah.
Thank you. And so on and so forth. Not to mention the ones I've written songs for. He doesn't know. You see, I don't write cheap and vulgarish songs. The songs I write, Bullet, his head cannot contain them. I'm coming. Wait. The songs I write. That's why I wouldn't want to speak banter with him on radio. I didn't expect me and him to go head to head this way because we are settled it somewhere. But if it's about songwriting, everybody who knows me in the industry knows that Bullet, I'm not his equal when it comes to songwriting. All the songs he wrote for Ebony, the late Ebony, may her soul rest in peace. It was only the one the girl wrote herself that was able to catch people. The rest are all local. They're all vulgarish and dirty songs. That's the more reason why people were bashing the guy at that time. But thanks to you, you did the work for the girl. People appreciated. But that was your first artist. Your second artist is Wendy Shea. Now you are asking me that which artist have I blown? But you always around Shatawale looking for hype. How can one artist do two songs? I'm coming. Jay, let me educate Bullet. Because he says that I think I know too much. I don't know nothing. How can one artist do two songs, two featuring with one person? It's not hype you are looking for. You've been around Shatawale how many years now? Throwing Wendy Shea on Shatawale every day. That's what you've been doing because you know that Wale has the following. Yeah. And that is my former artist for you. Are you telling me that Wale told you that I used to run errands for him? He will never. What? I'm coming. Let me finish.
Okay, finish.
He did a lot of damage. Let me clear him up. Shatawale will never stand anywhere and tell Bullet that he gave him Mr. Logic money to do anything for him. Never. He hasn't given me one Ghana cedis before he became Shatawale, before he blew up. There was not even a dime given to me. So if you are talking, get your facts right. Because you are speaking to somebody, a wrong person. Be informed, Bullet. Number two, I'm coming. Okay. He asked me that I say, apart from Vibrant Fire, I haven't blown any artist. But at least you're able to mention Vibrant Fire. And Shatawale is also my artist. And I'm telling him that stunt has been part of the business. Maybe he doesn't understand. He is trying to justify himself from the whole, he thinks it's a controversy. It's a dent. It is not a dent. Even in advertising, you go to supermarket, they say $4.99. It's a trick. It's a stunt. It beats your mind. Okay, that's just a 1 cent. I can just buy. Probably your budget is $4. It won't take nothing from you. Adding the 99 cents is a trick on you. So stunt has been part of marketing. And I'm telling him that if he is saying he has never played a stunt before, the example I gave him with Romeo, it is not a fabrication. Romeo is lying wherever he is in Europe. And he knows he's lying. And if Romeo and
that's
Bullet,
what I wanted to ask you with regards to that.
When Romeo,
he said that
this issue
he just laughed.
Jeffoli, see me, I don't like lying. I don't like people lie on me. This issue must be settled. I swear, we have to settle it. When Romeo comes to Ghana, you should get Bullet and Romeo into the studio. We have to settle this issue. If it doesn't work professionally, it will have to work traditionally. No, I'm telling you. Because the two of them are lying to themselves. They've ganged up to lie. But you can't lie on me. How can you tell me I shouldn't involve you if you've done nothing wrong? How can you call me and say don't involve me?
So he says he never said.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. After the issue, he himself, he called me that I didn't try. I shouldn't have mentioned him. I said, but it's the truth. Even though I said it's an open secret. Mike 2, Adum FM, already knew it. It was already blocked before I even said it.
So you think he's lying on his line?
Oh, come on, the two of them are lying. But the last on Bullet, I want Bullet to know that if he is asking me what do I want from him, he has nothing that I want. Because when he was an artist, when
he says you are constantly attacking
I have never attacked his artist. When Ebony was alive, everybody was attacking her. The whole media. It wasn't only me. Why is it that only when I speak that he finds a problem? When the show has been attacked by people, how many years now? Why is it that when I said that she cannot be queen of Ghana music, you have an issue? You understand? So he himself, he also has his eyes on me. But I'm telling him that if it's about music writing, he shouldn't dream. Bullet shouldn't dream about songwriting with me. Because Jay, if we should sit down and I should show you songs I've written, you will even be surprised I wrote them. Let me not even boast too much. I'm sure Chame Kwame, if your Chame Kwame is listening this morning, he'll be surprised at Bullet asking me what songs have I written. You understand? This is the guy who's naive and a novice. But I don't want to insult him. I want to tell him that he also said that I have chopped people's promo money. Should I chop stone? If you stone, make I go chop. What? Is Bullet okay? You are telling me that I've chopped. I'm working with money. I should go and chop stone. You see, this guy don't understand the whole job. The job we are doing, yeah?
Yeah.
You get paid to work. We have what we call fronting and what we call personal works. Mm-hmm. He fronted Fantana. He fronted her. But rather was walking about saying that he signed Fantana. You can't sign Fantana. How much is your money? Do you have money than Fantana and the whole family? You can't sign her. You are not, I'm coming. He has never been honest with his contract. I am honest with my contract. He has never been honest. You always say, I sign. Even Bola Ray gave you money to promote Ebony. You said it on TV. Tell me if I'm lying. Bola gave you, no. Jay, I'm coming, wait.
Yeah, okay,
Jay, let me clear this guy out.
I want to put Premier's
issues. Yeah. I need to clear him up.
Sure.
Me, I don't damage people. I speak the truth. You, Bullet, with your own mouth, said that it was Bola Ray that gave you $10,000 or $20,000 to promote Ebony. Where was Rough Town money? Where was Rough Town bankers at then? So if not for Bola Ray, Ebony wouldn't have blown. Number two, you signed with Midas Touch. Financial collaboration. You understand? Where was Rough Town's money? Bruh, don't run your mouth. Don't run your mouth because you just started seeing life. Don't run your mouth.
I'm really interested in settling this issue with Nanarima's comment and coming up on this. We'll take a quick break.
What is
We'll take a quick break, but don't forget that it's isn't it amazing when your network cares so much about that they do amazing things for you. Now you guessed it. I'm talking about the Vodafone Cash dropping all charges when you send money to all networks. Now you heard it right. It costs nothing, absolutely nothing when you send money via Vodafone Cash to all networks. So just send any amount as many times as you want to any network and pay zero charges on the money sent. So go ahead, make payments, show your love, make contributions, send money all you want via Vodafone Cash to all networks for free. Just dial *110# to send cash for free. You ready? 0267300327. Your comments are welcome. When we come back, Arnold Asamoah Beidou joins me as well with DJ Premier. Don't go away. Quite a heated one there. We're going to get also Queen Hazel on the line as well. We'll be talking to her real quickly on publicity stunts. We've had a very hot morning. Premier, let me just pick your feedback on all this before we continue.
Good morning to Alice. I mean, I was just sitting here. You see, Logic, one
he's on fire.
Like the way they fire out, then everybody goes see.
It's not about fire. See, me, I only speak the truth. No, don't call it fire. I speak the truth, and it's the truth, and I stand by it. No,
we will
Premier, don't use the word fire.
I
speak the truth, and I stand by it. That's
because not whether he's speaking.
Yeah. I didn't mention the Bullet's name.
So hold on. I want to get Premier's feedback.
I've not even finished my
statement. No, choose your words right. Don't use the word fire for me. I don't do fire.
Okay, hold on.
Logic.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I think you are not being fair.
Please, let him finish.
You are addressing me, and I have concerns, and you are saying I'm not being fair.
When he's
I
done,
said don't choose your words right for me.
This is the reason why they didn't want to have the
fire.
presidential debate.
Don't say I'm at the fire. I'm at the fire.
When Donald Trump and Joe Biden were having theirs,
fire is like you are speaking out.
I don't know if you saw that video.
Yes, I saw it.
Don't say at the fire. I'm at the fire.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's hear from Premier.
See, I was being contextual. That's why I said you should have allowed me to
finish. Yeah,
so that you know the context with which I was coming from.
Yeah.
But in the middle of my statement, you know that Muslim.
I had to intercept your statement before you go further to say this.
See that Muslim, me and you. That times I'm going to add something to whatever he's saying. But he ends up fighting, and then later you say, "Oh, okay, I get it."
So let's give him the
that
benefit of the doubt.
In Chi, Rebecca said, "Entesukoko will be enu, but ye jaiti fita." I mean, I can also one day come and fire the way you do. But just that when I come and you are on and you are firing, I just have to be a gentleman and I allow you to finish the whole thing.
Bro.
No, okay.
I didn't come in. I didn't butt in when you were talking. Publicity stunts in this game is normal. It's a part of the practice. But nobody will come out and say, this thing that I did, it was publicity stunts. Nobody. You don't expect anybody to come out and say, how many doctors have come up and manned up and say, oh, this patient of mine, I killed her. Nobody will come out and say that.
That's not a stunt.
Wait. A doctor can diagnose a patient and give them wrong medication, but they will never stand up and say, oh, I killed this patient. It's part of the game. Nobody,
That is hazard. It's
no,
not
wait.
stunt.
So even when
okay,
the person actually knows whatever that he has done, he will never come out and say, oh, I pulled this stunt or I pulled that stunt. Maybe behind the scenes, as a friend or as a colleague or as a brother, they can tell you, but nobody will come openly on air and say, I did A or B or C.
So are you saying that there's a possibility that you feel that Romeo is defending
stunts happen all the time.
Defending what is,
you see, and it is relative.
Yeah.
Example, Bullet and Ebony went to TV3, and then Bullet was all over saying that they played some foreign video or whatever. Somebody may interpret it as a stunt. To me, that's how I interpreted it. So that at least he could have some bars around his artist and all that. But he too can come out and say, you know what, it was a stunt. I mean, I was just being real. I was being whatever. That's why I'm saying that it happens. But nobody, in most cases, will come out and say and accept that, oh, this thing that I did. Because at the end of the day, you know what will happen? The impression you give the people out there is that, oh, so you played on our intelligence, on our emotions. So nobody will come out and claim or accept responsibility for that.
You had Bullet and you had Nana Romeo.
Yes. They are all liars.
What do you make
They are all
of
friggin' liars.
What do you personally make of this?
They are friggin' liars.
See, every issue have three sides.
Romeo is not a man enough. A whole Muslim.
This issue.
A Muslim lying with the Quran.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming back to you.
We finish with him.
Romeo, you know, be Muslim again. So, please. There are three sides to the story.
Yeah.
What Logic is talking about. What Romeo and Bullet are talking about. And the real truth. These are the
truth is the one I'm saying because you are not in the issue. What I'm Jay, you see, me, I don't like when people lie. Jay, I'm coming.
Logic.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. We leave the entire show for you to talk.
No, hold on.
Because I need to address my issue.
But how many minutes do you want to address it?
Okay, let's finish. No, Logic, hold on.
Opinion will still not matter to
yeah, hold on.
So I mean,
one sec.
let me also make my suggestions. So what I'm saying is that Jay, it happens all the time. I mean, it's part of the craft. It's part of the game. It's part of the marketing skills and all that you adopt in doing it. It's not all stunts that are negative. People pull other stunts. In fact, there are times where people use these stunts to trigger certain things. There are some people who have had their artists blow because maybe a certain Anama McBrown or whoever or an influencer used the song to do something. I mean, it happens. It happens all the time. It depends on how the person uses it. When I was managing Stephanie Benson, I remember there was this time we were invited for a TV show.
And you pulled off a stunt.
And everybody felt, I mean, Stephanie was going to dress us seductive and all that. And I said, Steph, everybody knows the thing we do. Let's not do it. We went there. She was all dressed well. She was, you see and you'll be like, hey, wow, there's a lady. She was in suit and all that. And everybody felt, we least expected this. The next time they invited us, they thought we were going to be that gentle. We came and then I think she was in a lingerie and then it was crazy. Every artist manager has a plan for his artist. As part of the marketing or branding of the artist, they would always come up with a way. It depends on how the thing gets into the limelight. And like I said, nobody will come and claim responsibility and say, oh, this thing. And it's only not with respect to this industry. It's there everywhere. It's there everywhere. So at the end of the day, let's not assume or let's say have this thought that I'll call Bullet or I'll call a certain manager and then you come and say, me, I've used it before, I've done it.
So you feel
Nobody will say-
you feel Nana Romeo chose the lesser of the of what she
No,
could
okay,
do.
so let's look at it from this perspective.
Yes.
If indeed
Yeah.
Romeo did the thing and he came together with Bullet to plan and they did it, and in this instance, you think they will both give up on each other and support Mr. Logic's claim?
Hold on there. Let me hear from Mr.
Foley,
Logic.
you see, what saddens me is when people try to be pathological liars, like born liars. Me, even if I pull a stunt, I bet you I will tell you it was a stunt. So I don't easily pull a stunt. I believe in substance when it comes to music. And I've realized that I'm dealing with some people who have different IQ. So you need to always be careful with the kind of people you deal with. And maybe I won't be able to express myself to the extent for you to understand what runs through my mind. But I can sit here and tell you that Bullet and Romeo are cowards. You see, this business, it is allowed to say, oh yeah, it was one of those things. You know how this works. This is how our job goes. Sometimes you need to pull the brakes and then go the seventh gear to scare people. It works. That is bravery, because this our work is very hard.
Let me ask if you've pulled off any stunts.
Oh yes, I have. I'm coming.
Okay.
It's very hard. This work is very hard. Sometimes when you need attention for your artist and you believe the artist is good and the people are not watching, you need something to trigger the eyebrows. So I didn't see anything wrong with it when Romeo told me that they did that. I saw it as one of those. Look, I saw it as nothing at all. And I didn't say it to anybody. I kept it until when Bullet came out and personally insulted me. When he got personal with me and insulted me, you heard him this morning. I can employ you at Rough Town Record. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. You see, he always speaks beyond his limit. He speaks above him. And when people speak above them, it shows you how proud and how unintelligent they are. Because as I sit here, Joey, I don't know nothing about you. I just know you as Jeffoli. I can't sit here and say, oh, Jeffoli, based on maybe your watch you are wearing, I can buy you a car. You have nothing. That's a stupid talk. You understand? And so when Bullet speak like that, he has always speak unintelligently like that, because he always want to say something that will, like a personal attack. Me, I don't attack people personally. I deal with the issues. I won't sit on radio and lie. Never. And I expected Romeo as a Muslim who uses the Quran, because you see, it's believed that the Quran is very spiritual. Some people believe it's very spiritual than the Bible, based on the number of time Muslims pray. So I expected Romeo to say, oh, same way, Yakama, according to Bintino, oh, but rather he said he don't know what I benefit from it. When I came here this morning, I come here with bullets on my mind. You asked him a simple question. I'm coming.
And I have, maybe you want to put your headphones on. I have an old Bedu on the line.
You need to let me finish my submission.
And the team, and just because of the time we have left.
When you were talking, I was quiet.
Premier, just hold on.
He's right. It is my issue that you are commenting on.
Logic is right.
So you have to allow me to
I agree.
We are both talking based on the topic.
Yeah.
It's not your name that's on board. It's my name.
It's a topic.
I have the topic you're talking about. I have the topic.
Arnold, good morning.
Of course, I have the topic.
Yes, what's up?
Arnold, good morning. How are you doing, Arnold?
I'm good. How are you?
Arnold, we are fine. Arnold, we are dealing with some fire for fire here.
I swear, you guys should have made us sleep. The fire, them bring me into the fire.
Did you listen to the conversation between Mr. Logic and Nana Romeo?
From A to Z, I listened.
What do you make of it? Before I even jump into talking about publicity stunts and whether it's good or bad, who do you think is telling lies? If I can say, who do you think is speaking the truth?
I mean, they were mentioning Peace FM and Kwesi Abuaji and Entertainment Review, and I was involved. I featured in that discussion when it transpired on Peace FM, and for me, Logic had an issue with how I presented my case, and everybody knows I hardly back down, but I do not want to. Logic is a professional. I mean, he's been in the business for quite a long time.
Hallelujah.
He's my elder brother, and so for me, I feel awkward when industry players get into these situations, and so I really do not want to get into it again with him, because my opinion at that time still holds. It holds and I do not want to get into it because this morning the fire is between Bullet and then Mr. Logic, and Mr. Logic wants to rope in DJ Premier. I do not want to get entangled in this morning's fire. Because seriously,
but is it even wrong in the first place? So let's say if Romeo took any money from Bullet, is it even wrong in the first place? Trying to pull off a stunt to push your artist, and I think that's what Mr. Logic is saying, that this is not a bad idea.
Yeah, but you see, whatever transpired between, and I said it before, and I do not want to repeat it, but you are pushing me there.
I know.
Whatever transpired between Romeo and Mr. Logic should have stayed between them. But Logic is trying to tell us that he was pushed. Normally, that's not his nature, but because he was pushed by Bullet at the time, that instigated him to come out with whatever transpired between him and Bullet. Because normally, as friends, as colleagues, we have discussions. We talk amongst ourselves, behind the scenes issues and all that stuff. And so I expected that conversation to have remained between them. But because he is explaining that he was instigated by Bullet to actually review what transpired, let's take it like that. But under normal circumstance, I mean, we do have discussions behind the scenes every time. And so it is unprofessional and for me immature for us to bring such conversations on air. But then his explanation also sits with me that, listen, I was pushed to actually come out with those revelations. But, I mean, see, Jay, there are undocumented rules when it comes to publicity stunts. Nobody comes out to talk about the fact that he instigated or was involved or engineered the publicity stunt. It hardly happens. The only time a person would come out and say, listen, I did a PR stunt, is when the person is no longer in business. Because when you are in business and you pull a stunt and then you come out days after, months after, a year after and say you did a publicity stunt, it is not allowed. Because what you do is you kill trust, you kill credibility. And so if Bullet, assuming he's even been entangled in publicity stunt throughout his career, he is not allowed to come out and push and say it. You see, Logic is bold enough to say he's been able to pull a stunt for Shatta Wale because he is no longer in business as Wale. And so he has that effrontery and the will to actually come out and spill it out. However, it's against the undocumented rule of PR stunts that when you are in business, you actually come out and say, yes, you pulled a stunt. And that's why some of us, we disagreed with Samini when he came out and said, listen, the banter that he had with Stonebwoy and the Facebook Live that he did were all for hype. That's wrong. You understand? And so another example, Medical. Medical has been touted over the period to have been engineering a lot of PR stunts. But have you seen Medical actually come out to actually admit that, yes, I pulled a stunt? No. You understand? So PR stunts, they are normal. It transpires in every sector, from marketing to politics to entertainment.
Which stunt do you think Medical pulled? Sorry to just drag you back, but I just want to find out which stunt do you think Medical pulled off?
Do you think? You and I know. I mean, and then you see, somebody close to him came out to tell us. Sister Debbie came out and said most of the things that we hear and see, the actions they take are PR stunts. I didn't say it. Debbie did. You can Google it. You understand? And again, most commentators say most of the things he does are stunts, but he won't come out and confirm it. Because it is wrong. It kills trust. It kills credibility for you to say it when you're in active business. And that's how come when you go to Hollywood, most of the studios, when they come out with movies and they pull stunts, they do not come out and tell you that, oh, the stunt the issue between Jennifer Lopez and another actor was a stunt. They won't tell you because they will continue to produce movies and they will use the marketing tool of PR stunts to push their movies. And so it is not allowed. You can only do that when you know you are no longer in business. So you have the comfort to actually come out.
Are we? I mean, is it becoming something that you say it's the norm of the day, the order of the day? You know, any artist wanting to drop his music, the first thing you're thinking about is to pull off a PR stunt, than even concentrating on content of your music.
Okay, it is a tool. It is used, but of course there are three things you must not do. One, the stunts that you are pulling must not have any criminal intent. I mean, once you do that, I mean, you are digging into different waters. Two, whatever stunt you are pulling must not offend the sensibilities of the consumer, because at the end of the day, that's your target. And so, if you pull a stunt that affects their sensibilities, you lose. Thirdly, you must not make it a habit. Like every project you want to sell, every product you want to sell, you must pull a stunt. That becomes, it becomes. It must not be habitual. So you pick your project and you pull a stunt, and so when public gets to know that, oh, as for this gentleman, he's always pulling a stunt, it kills credibility and it kills trust. So if you are able to maneuver around these three rules, you are in business.
Understand? Arnold, fantastic. There's a lot of reaction coming in the studio as well. We probably want to stay by your radio set
I am here. We are listening. We are enjoying.
I'm here with Sadiq joins us. Honorable Sadiq joins us from his campaign tour across the country.
I'm not honorable yet.
Today,
No, the title honorable. No, we give you whether you like him or you don't like him. Then we.
Today we Sadiq comes.
Yeah.
As Logic they come. You know, see Okada.
He's a bullet. See, I wasn't coming to talk about bullet. I was coming to show you something vivid.
Evidence.
Watch this.
Okay.
See what Okada has caused just on the Ashie Road. Jay, watch it for yourself. See,
okay, I'm going to describe what I see. Yeah.
Two cars. So I videoed it. So that they won't say it's an agenda. See the Okada's back there.
Yeah.
Have you seen this taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what the two Okadas caused this accident.
Yeah.
They came between this taxi and then they crashed on this car. See, look front of the car. See, everybody's on the see. Have you seen what happened?
And ECG.
So now tell me it's a lie.
Yeah.
Tell me it's a lie. Now everybody, Jay, you see it for yourself.
So you see what he just did.
I know. I'll keep it on the line for just a few minutes if you don't mind.
That's a publicity stunt. And I hear that Bullet is writing a new song called Okada for Wendishi. in response to Logic.
You see,
featuring Nana Romeo.
You see the difference between me and Bullet when it comes to songwriting.
Yeah.
You won't find me writing songs with such themes. Okada.
But
if it sells,
Okada.
the purpose is
He
to.
say what song have you written?
The song the Bullet go write.
You go be write song passing.
That song give me response to Logic.
Bullet, let Ghana organize songwriting competition between me and Bullet.
No, but he wins song.
Who you want to Who do you want to
Or you don't win song before.
You say?
Why you win song that time?
Oh, come on, that songwriter you on. With what song?
But you know be
With that song. I bet don't go into it.
But you
Don't let us go into it.
you know which song.
Me, I don't win it.
We go do a song called.
I don't need an award.
Because of you.
So-
That song.
Me, when I write songs, I don't even take credit.
I asked
everybody knows. I don't take credit.
Arnold a similar question. I want to
take
throw the
credit.
same thing to you as well. Now it's like now, we are forgetting about content music. That's what I want to actually.
That's what we're talking about.
And it's like the first thing. Let me just record any song,
the first thing,
ride on the wave of whatever is happening, and then find something controversial, fire with it, and then move. It's becoming the strategy.
Yeah, it's allowed. Sometimes when a particular concept becomes profound in an industry, you'd realize that for some people that mostly started and they started with a plan and it works for them. Others sit back without understanding what went into that particular plan, and they want to replicate it. It happens a lot, particularly in an industry when the thought leadership is low, because essentially, brand publicity or generating hype or buzz, they are two different things, right? It ordinarily should be part of the long-term strategy of an artist. So whatever you do today should still be tied to your long-term strategy of staying in top. What is it? At a certain point in time, you become a brand. Every brand has to be maintained. Most importantly, you need to be aware of your positioning. I mean, in the minds of the people. You want to continuously have that top of mind or visibility throughout. It could be with your song. And of course, publicity stunts could be positive as well. I mean, but often here more than not, because people understand that audiences and the people like titillating stuff, sensitive stuff. Take a look at when you go to abroad here. Some of the high-rated media platforms are the sensational platforms, the tabloids. Because human beings as we are, we like the titillating things. We like the gossips, the this, the that. So just sometimes people could feed you that as a way of as part of their strategy to continue to stay on top of your mind and visibility. But often it should be tied to something, and you don't depending on who or what artist or what talent, you may not or may need publicity stunts. Some do not need it. Some need to continuously feed their audiences with the right music, with the right promotional strategy. Often people do not understand how the songs they put out became a hit. They don't. Because particularly in these days where the artist releases the song online, doesn't put out any promotional strategy whatsoever, including harnessing relationships in the media and all of that, and the song becomes a hit, the person sits back and feels like, a certain stance or a certain whatever contributed to the hit. So when you do it one too many, but because what's important is that across the world, in the way it works is that there's often a marketing department, or there's a market. Look, lately, one of the things that's contributing to, I hate to use this example again, Nigeria, is that they began to hire a number of the boys that work as account managers in the advertising agencies. These guys understand marketing. These guys understand how to put a brand in front of your eyes and create their lure, aspiration, or whatever they want. So they said with you, you're dropping the album. In the same ways they will promote a brand over the 90-day period, it's the same way they will do that to ensure that you get the streams and the attention.
Let me get to pick up something from Arnold before I let him go the line. Arnold, are you there?
Yes, because there's something he said that I would want to clarify.
Okay.
Because the impression created, I mean, brilliant submission, but the impression created is that for most people who actually employ publicity stunts to do not write the good songs, quality songs. No, that's not true. You can actually write good songs, have a good team behind you and all that stuff, but you still need PR stunts. So PR stunts, it covers everybody. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to have a less quality song to employ PR stunts. That impression should be corrected.
What are the implications of some of these publicity stunts that some of these artists pull off?
Jay, like I said, if that stunt affects the sensibility of the consumer, you are dead. Let me give you an example. And this example, I do not know, is an assumption whether it was a PR stunt or not. You remember Tiffany's nude video?
Yes.
Nude video.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, after the nude video, we all know what transpired with her career. Because it did affect the sensibilities of the consumer. Now, let's connect it with D Black's sex tape.
Yeah.
That sex tape did not affect the sensibility of the consumer because of how it was shot and released. And so instead of getting negative PR, it had some positive PR. And that really connected with the numbers for his father's song and whatever project that he released. And so it depends on the stance that you pull. Has it got a criminal intent? No. Is it affecting the sensibilities of the consumer? If it doesn't, then again, you are in business.
Understood. Sadiq wants to also react to that, but I'll have to thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we really appreciate it.
Anytime, Jay.
Yes, stay by your set. I'm very sure we just might call you again after Sadiq speaks.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Yeah. But in as far as a stunt is not a crime per se, often entertainment products and brands have a certain resilience against bad publicity. In as far as it's not crime, I mean, in the case of what's it called, Tiffany, for instance, obviously if there was anybody behind there to help her pivot psychologically and all of that, in her case, it was not a stunt. Yeah. It was a leak that was put out there specifically by somebody who wanted to get her. So in that instance, psychologically affected her. So a lot of people could go through that. But if you're dealing with what's the lady's name? Offset girlfriend, Cardi B.
Cardi, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't worry them. Ray J and what's her name? Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian has survived mainly on a lot of sex, like crude sex leaks and everything. Because entertainment brands and products have a certain resilience against it. All you need to do is get up going and deliver that much needed performance, either through a film, your music, or an activity.
Do you think some of our artists plan professionally? Let me use the word professionally. Plan some of the things.
I doubt the professional element, but of course they do plan some of their stunts. Look, somebody like Wally, he's giving us the songs, but this guy is here, Logic is here. A lot of his things has always been stunts, and he does get the attention. A lot of the things that he does, he'll tell you that, Charlie, I pulled this stunt, I did this, I did that,
and it works,
just to get the attention. You know, so in his case, it may have worked for him because his brand is what you call the rogue brand. He's unruly. He's got the audience and everything.
So he's a top guy.
Anything would work out.
No, that's Wally. That's the essence of the brand Wally. I don't know. Now lately, looks like he's trying to move away from that. But take a look at the reaction of the audience, because he's built a certain audience with that. Once in a while, he moves away from that. He does something different and everything. But the essence of his brand is that. So for him, if he finds exciting ways to continually create the bars and the stands and deliver the music, and also because he's got a fan base, he could spoil it. But how about Sarkodie? Sarkodie has built a brand mainly on a certain trajectory and a certain image and a certain goodwill in society. So for him, that's why, for instance, Sarkodie may tweet something maybe from a political side and everybody's falling over themselves like because they don't know him with that. But while he does it, and he's developed the shocks and the thick skins to stand in, and he's built an army that would contain whatever will come with it. So if you look at these two people and you don't understand their strategy and how far they've come and how they can turn things around within a short time and decide that let me do a very low nonsensical song.
Logic mentioned he had pulled off some stunts. Want to look at some of these stunts? Let me just throw this in real quickly before you come in. Sorry. So some unscrupulous persons are using Facebook account to defraud innocent citizens on Facebook. Now this is coming from Franco Trading Enterprise. So for online transactions, please use the official and authentic Franco Trading Facebook account, which has over 100,000 likes. All right. Also go to their website. That's francotrading.com. Also, you can use their app. It's on Android as well. Franco Trading. On iOS is Franco Trading. On Instagram, it's at Franco Trading. Okay, Franco with a K. Now, and add your phone number will be delivered. Sorry, your phone will be delivered right at your doorstep. Their online Momo Pay code is 189480. That's 189480. And you can pay via that platform. Now at Franco Trading, we stock genuine Samsung, Nokia iPhones, Franco TVs, digital and satellite with ultra panels, among others, laptops, tablets, printers, accessories. Locate the head office. It's at Adabraka, opposite the Roxy Cinema, or call the following numbers at 0246 422 338 or 0546 133 188. Franco Trading, still phone Papa Fie. And also, real quickly, your first choice for quality and affordable color roofing sheets. We have standard sheets and long span roofing sheets, which include circular wave, self-lock tiles, IDT, IBR, transparent fiber sheets, alu zinc, aluminum, galvanized steel, and fiberglass, which are also used in the production of these sheets. I'm talking about Troy Steel roofing sheets now. The team of highly skilled estimators offer you free and quick estimates and technical support. You can find them Mile 7 Cemetery off Accra Kaswa Road. The new branch in Kumasi is Ahinema Kokobeng near Yaz. And the hotlines to call is 0302 850 802. 850 802. And in Kumasi, call 0322 498 177. Also, branches off Kaswa Winneba Road, adjacent Forestry Checkpoint, Buduburam, Sasebi Junction in Dodowa, Ebonizeng. Nyanyano Road. Okay. Opposite ECG Kaswa. Congo Villa, opposite Crown Filling Station. Warranty is also 20 years TNC supply. Troy Steel Roofing, your number one choice of roofing. I beg your pardon. Okay, now we also have Bullet back on the line.
Jeffoli, I was supposed to be on the floor.
Yes, let's hear so you can add all to it.
I don't want to address it. I think you will save this show a lot if you don't allow Bullet to speak.
We'll finish off with Bullet to wrap up. So but let's have you speak. Yeah,
because I don't know what tangent you will go. And then what I want to say is for Creative Art for more, MPP Creative Art for more grand launch. I'm coming. Hey.
So this is because of this way, they allow the
Let's go.
Okay, let me
please,
come in, please.
Let's go straight to the point. Yeah, react on this thing.
This is Creative Art issue I'm coming to talk about.
I know.
Is it because you had MPP?
Even speaking about that, we are all big football fans, but there are some other sports that are likely. I'm a personal fan of like tennis and basketball, but likely Betway Mobile and online sports betting has introduced sports, casino games, bet games, and more on their platforms for us to bet on, from football to roulette to esports to horse racing. Now we can bet, win, and get paid instantly via mobile money or EFT to your bank. Just go to betway.com.gh to play today. Remember, bet responsibly, no under 18. Betway, for the love of the game, regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. If it's about this flyer we read, let me hear from Bullet before we continue real quickly.
Okay, so the issue is Sadiq was talking about how rugged Shatawale is, which is true. That's how the brand was built. It's a strong street brand, built with a thick skin. No matter what you say about him, he keeps going. That's how we've always been. And I won't call it a stunt, but it just happened according to the plan that we took before going to the auditorium. Sadiq was Kaki's manager then. So it was Shatta against Kaki. And we were confident that Shatta was winning based on the street following and how the street were committed to him. Then we got
and we take experience beat you. So
then we got there, and then the win went against us. Seriously, before we left, the plan was actually this one day we wanna win. It's for us. We're on the street, all of us. It is for us. If we no win this thing, Ghana for here of us. That was the conversation. We got into the psychologically. We had already planned that this win is Shatawali's win, but if they don't give it to him, Ghana for here. So we got into the auditorium. Obviously, it was Kaki. It was given to Kaki. So the winner is Kaki. I said, how possible?
And rightly so. I mean, because of
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you say rightly so. Then Bulldog and Sadiq were the brain behind Kaki then. So myself and Master J, me and the three of us, and then Bulldog. Bulldog was still working along with you guys. I mean, he was still part of the team.
Yeah. I mean,
because I and Bulldog used to argue that time a lot about
Bulldog was a huge supporter of us. Yes. Very.
So working out, unfortunately for whoever did that, he triggered our plan. Then this cameraman said that Shatta Okwe, right by our side though, right there, Shatta's left. You know Shatta is a lefty. I don't know how the left hand flied straight into the guy's face, bang. Then the camera dropped.
Because so Okwe.
Myself, I was affected. I was going to slap him myself. Then Shatta did it for us. So then the national security all rushed us. Hey! Even I took 3 slaps that day. I was trying to cover him at the main gate. Then the policeman said, sorry, give me. I mean, the soldier give me right. I tell left, he give me left. I was still covering him with his iPad.
So that time they give acceptance.
That's how you we were taking slaps outside. You understand? And it worked. It wasn't. We didn't plan that he would slap someone, but we planned that Ghana must hear of us. I think it was his time.
That was 2013.
That was 2013. It was just the two of us.
Admirable.
And luckily, the guy said, "Shut up." So it matched. It coincided with the plan. Then he gave it to him right there. So these are some of the unexpected, or I would say automatic. I mean, like plan stunt. You plan that Ghana will hear of you, and then someone triggers it, even though you're working out peacefully. You understand? So it is allowed to say that, oh, Charlie, this unfortunate issue happened.
The good thing for Wale is that
let me pick up Bullet real quickly. Just real quickly. So sorry. Let me pick up the Bullet. Bullet, back to you. Yes, now let's hear from you.
Yeah, I want to make some corrections here. Like we should get things right. Rough and Smooth came out in 2009, not 2011.
Okay.
And that song that Mr. Logic is talking about, 10 on the Light, I wrote 98% of 10 on the Light. The album cover is there. He can check it out to make it. You understand? And I want to say something. I no sleep since yesterday. Listen, because I wanted to, because of Hitz FM.
Appreciate it.
So next time, I'm just pleading. Next time, if maybe you could do me an interview about this kind of things, if you make a know, say along the way this person could chip in, because I didn't know I was gonna meet.
Accepted.
Yeah, you should, because the guys called me and I was like, I came back from the studio, I have to sleep, but I know sleep since.
Logic also accept that he wasn't informed about this clash about to happen, but take it. Well said. I'm listening.
No, like next time, if it's about me, maybe you want to hear my side of the story. I didn't know we're going to argue, blah, 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 but I think that is unfair. Next time, if not just even if any radio station...
Sadiq wants to ask you a question, actually.
If any radio station wants to interview me, they should just let me know, what I'm going to say.
Yes.
I'm working so hard. Trust me, I'm working so hard.
We know that.
I don't want anybody
Sadiq wants to ask you a question. Just hold on for a second.
I don't want anybody to discredit me because I'm working so hard.
Bullet.
Artists are blowing. I'm investing a lot of money myself. I'm a brand myself. So
Bullet, can you hear me?
Any person.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Bullet.
Yeah.
Sadiq wants to ask you a question real quickly. Hold on.
No, not a question. Bullet, me, I just get one message. If I write on the Kada song for you, we could take respond to Logic.
You see, Logic, you have personal. I'm living his dream. You know what? Logic, they go find work for. He won't go find work for some place. He say he didn't manage everyone. He use mine. What things I do it, then give him the work. Then call me to find. They say
you mentioned that artist name. Jay, tell him I say you mentioned that artist name today. Bullet, which artist was that?
Logic, you for change your name from Logic to Foolish.
Which artist was that?
Change your name from Logic to Mr. Foolish because you don't have one.
Artist was that?
Logic,
no.
One Logic.
No, which artist was that? Which artist? Artist Benin.
Change your name from Mr. Foolish.
This guy is a fool. You have to take him off the radio.
Hold on.
No, Jay, don't entertain this. This guy is a brilliant fool, intelligent fool. That's
No, guys.
He's an intelligent fool.
Come out, please.
How can you lie every day?
Come out.
You don't have job. You do. You did. Somebody.
Calm
Hey,
down.
Bullet. Let me tell you something. You get job. You get job. Have you ever signed artists before? No. Have you signed artists before?
They say Okada song.
Look at him.
Okada song for rating ASAP. Thank you very much for our time is up. I really appreciate it, and we'll take what you said also into consideration. I think also Logic was right as well that we should have informed both parties about this. But thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Jeffoli, you know something?
Yeah.
You know something. Anytime you bring this boy on the mic on radio, he speaks trash. You see, imagine somebody like Bullet. I'm coming. See me, Bullet. Jeffoli, you see where I sit. You see where I sit.
Yeah.
When someone don't know you, it's very important. If you don't know someone, you inquire about the person. You understand? See, Bullet cannot live the life I live in a day. He can't spend like me in a day. He's a cheap guy. If Bullet want to dare me, he should come out. He should. I want to dare this guy. Now I'm coming. You see, when people speak what they don't know, it's good to dare them. Let's check how many countries he has traveled to, where he live, house he live in. Let's check his own personality. Let's check his word. When you don't know people, don't talk. Because what I can tell you is that Bullet is speaking out of ignorance. Imagine Bullet saying, I don't have a job. Does he have a job? He says he has rough town records. Has he ever signed anybody with his money before? You are a freaking liar, a pathological liar. You do fronting for people. People pay you to front there. When they say it's a fronting job, it's not your money. Are we kids? Ebony wasn't your money. It was Bolare's money. Which artist have you signed with your money before? No. It was Bolare's money that he gave to Bullet. He said it on TV.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
He said it on Sadiq, please. He said it by himself. He said it. Yeah, Bolare gave me no. Let's accept it. He didn't sign Ebony. He was helping the guy. I'm coming, please. Let me come. I'm coming.
Let him finish.
Let me finish. Because he is saying that he doesn't have a job. He said, I don't have a job. I have my company. I have my office. I run my own business. You understand? You say you run your own business. You have a label. Have you signed anybody yet? When the show wasn't your signing, it's the fronting work. Fantana wasn't your signing. It was the fronting work. Ebony equally, you were giving money by Bolare to start the work. Then you went to team up with Midas Touch. Where did you sign somebody?
There's some questions for you, Logic.
Okay.
Where did you sign somebody?
Logic. Are
you only brag your mouth? You are nobody. Brag your mouth.
Logic. Are you suggesting that somebody can
local boy like you can't compare yourself to Mr. Logic? Where you go? Where you
raise
go ahead.
Funds, right? Via his own company to do his projects.
You can do that.
Yeah, so
but I'm saying that on evidence.
I've got questions for Logic before we go. Logic, we've got some questions coming in for you.
Based on record, Sadiq.
Okay, this one says here, good morning, Braji. Bullet is lying. His management does not does that more than anyone in the country. All his artists from Ebony till his current the message didn't complete here. One message I saw here I wanted to add through to Mr. Logic says good morning, Jay. Please ask Mr. Logic to tell us the biggest stunts he pulled at the conference center. He says he was being distracted by the emotional, unprofessional artist manager. Clearly, he didn't want Mr. Logic to speak. Logic, speak.
He's afraid of me, don't mind him. You see me, everything I say on radio, I'm ready to defend it. It's very important when you speak truth on radio, Sadiq. Speak truth. If you speak truth, it's easy for you to clear yourself up. That's why I've always stood by that thing that I was told.
Someone says, why do you think everything you say is the truth?
No, because I won't lie on anybody. What I'm saying is the truth, based on what Bullet himself said on TV. That if not for Bolare, listen to me, Jeffoli. If not for Bolare, I wouldn't have been able to manage or promote Ebony. That is one. Number two.
But did he get it down to because someone? Because I've also spoken to Bullet a number of times, and he alludes to the fact that when Bolare managed them, the experiences they gained.
No, this one he was specific about cash. Yes, he was cash. But Sadiq, I'm coming. He made a specific statement too. No, I don't want you to go around. I'm listening.
When I ran 3 music on any of my initiatives, everybody feels that it's my money that.
No, there is nothing wrong with that.
Whether I go borrow the money and I take the money from anybody or anything like that, it be my business.
So he shouldn't say that he has signed someone. He doesn't have cash.
No.
He doesn't have cash anywhere. He shouldn't run him out there and sign someone. He can't sign anybody.
As we're here right now, we don't even know whether maybe they're just all a stunt.
Exactly. It's not a stunt. I nearly said that.
Play a stunt with Bullet. I won't do it. Me. Even if you pay me, I won't do it.
We'll not be shocked.
I won't do it.
In future, when we hear that Bullet and him do that stunt.
Number two, when they say
create Okada song, we will not be shocked.
When they say it wasn't your signing, I'm coming. Jay, let me tell Bullet that when I'm managing artists, the things I do, he can't do them. When I was working with Morgan, where I unveil my artist, he can't afford it. Can he afford to unveil his artist at Golden Tulip? Can he afford to pay Golden Tulip? He went to, it was one, I think one, it was it Choba or something.
He did Ebony at Golden Tulip.
I'm coming. I show you what.
He did Ebony at Golden Tulip.
Let's wrap up. Our time is up.
So I'm telling you that if you talk about job.
Logic, he did Ebony at Golden Tulip.
At Golden Tulip?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. He did Ebony at Golden Tulip, but it wasn't his money. It was Midas Touch. Oh, let's be real. Yes. It was clear. No. Why do we run away from truth?
No problem.
As I sit down here, if something is not mine, it's not mine. I will not hide from it. Be honest. Yeah. I fronted, I partnered. It is not my cash. What I want to say is that Bullet should stop running his mouth about living dream. He can't live my dream. When I started living life, Bullet was a hustler in Dome. I am telling him, I know him.
Man, a bad man.
Jeffoli, me, I left Ghana 1999. Where was Bullet then? Where was he then? No, I'm coming. See, sometimes when I'm coming. When you want to speak about people,
the rude boys.
Don't brag. I don't brag.
Like,
I don't brag.
Hey, they done that.
I don't brag. Me, I don't brag. The people that I know in this industry, from Zab Mallet to Samson Poncho, that time Bullet is not even into music. So when I'm speaking, I know those that are my mates. Bullet is not my mate.
Our time is up. Yeah, hold on. Before you do that,
in the 90s, they did Sunday, they Ashanti International.
When you start doing music, they can't brag your money.
Hugely Rasta guys show up with in gun.
You be street.
Wrap us up, please. Wrap us up. Yeah.
That is 1995.
Please wrap us up.
I think I've known Bullet. I've known Ricky for
yeah.
Before Rough and Smooth. Bullet
I want to put
as a Tuaboba artist before he came to form the group after some time. I know Bullet to be a tough guy. I know him to be a real guy. And I think as it stands now, he understands the industry.
Bullet over understands.
Yes. And regardless, he's been able to pull it up and it has worked for him. What I want to put on record is nobody that's a PR stunt and comes out to say I did this.
True.
That one we should all accept.
Particularly, you see, and there's another problematic thing.
Please wrap us up now.
See, somebody will tell you something. I think that they may have said things to Logic in confidence, off record. A lot more of the times when somebody says something to you off record, often in public, they will deny. Because obviously they said it was not for public consumption.
Sadiq, can you spill a few of the PR stunts that
in my case with it?
No. As you've been on the road with a very active Facebook page.
When you're dealing with
when you had the blonde hair.
What my blonde was a PR stunt.
I'm not even talking about your artistry. I'm talking about the other side of your life.
No, on the other side of your life.
No,
in that instance, you can't deal with because look, you're dealing with the realities of the people. I traveled.
Seriously.
No. That's the point.
We're back here tomorrow.
No, seriously. If I had known that you were going to talk to Bullet, I bet you I would have drove back. I wouldn't have come on the show today. If I had known you were going to talk to Bullet, I wouldn't have come.
I was in Western.
But this guy has messed my morning. This guy is misguided opinions. He has messed my morning.
Let me respond to you.
He has messed my morning up.
When you're dealing.
I should have gone already. When you call him on the phone,
when you're dealing with the realities of the people, it's difficult to have to pull stance on it because you travel. I was in Western North for 4 days or 5 days.
Yeah.
This is a farming region.
Yeah.
This is a region that is also rich in gold, in bauxite, in diamond. This is about the same region, and you see that the level of development is low. So if, for instance, they are looking for cocoa roads or they are looking for cocoa hospitals, for instance, it's hard to have to. What stand to you put with them? So it's important that on that particular side,
it wouldn't happen.
You've got to be very,
We're back
very
here.
realistic with the people.
Same time tomorrow, 6 to 10 a.m. Thank you so much to everyone who's made this possible, to our panel and our pundits as well. Thank you so much. Time is up. My name is Jay Foley, sitting in for Andy Dusty.
This is Hitz.